Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Sisu is a 2023 Finnish action thriller film directed by Jalmari Heilander, known for his previous work on rare exports, and it combines intense action with historical settings. The movie has garnered attention for its over-the-top, revenge-driven narrative and a protagonist that draws comparisons to action legends. The film is set during the tail end of World War II, blending history with a revenge-fueled action plot. With its gripping storyline and brutal action sequences, Sisu has been well received for its high-stakes drama and intense physical performances. The film stars Jorma Tommila as the main character, alongside Aksel Hennie and Jack Doolan in prominent roles. The movie was produced by Petri Jokiranta and has a runtime of approximately 90 minutes, making it an intense and fast-paced thriller. Cast: Jorma Tommila as the protagonist, a man of few words who embodies strength and resilience. Aksel Hennie, Norwegian actor known for his roles in Headhunters and The Martian, as one of the antagonists. Jack Doolan, known for The Last Kingdom and The Hobbit series, in another pivotal role. Other notable actors: Mimosa Willamo, Finnish actress; Tommy Flanagan, who also plays a key role. Genre: action thriller. War release date. The film was released in 2023, with screenings at select festivals before a broader release. Production companies. The film was produced by Sub-Zero and Nordisk Film. Country: Finland. Plot. Summary: set. In 1944, during the waning days of World War II, Sisu introduces us to the character Atami Korpi, a man with a mysterious and tragic past. He is a solitary prospector living in the wilderness of Lapland, Finland. Atami is a battle-hardened former soldier who has seen much of the horrors of war. The film begins with Atami finding gold in the unforgiving landscapes of the Finnish Arctic. However, his discovery of a gold cache turns into a nightmare when he is ambushed by a group of Nazi soldiers led by Brigadier General, played by Aksel Hennie. The Nazis, desperate for loot, attempt to steal his gold. This sets the stage for a brutal revenge story, where Atami is pushed to the edge of survival and unleashes his brutal, no-holds-barred fury against the Nazis, despite being outnumbered. And facing seemingly insurmountable odds, Atami's tenacity, survival skills, and sheer force of will make him an indomitable force. With his gold at stake and a deep sense of personal vengeance, Atami fights back in ways that defy logic and push the boundaries of action cinema. He becomes a one-man army, taking down his enemies in the most graphic and intense ways possible. As the Nazis pursue him in a relentless effort to take his gold, Atami's past and his deep connection to the land play a significant role in his drive for survival. The film builds tension as Atami's quest for revenge grows darker, and his pursuers are left scrambling to outwit and overpower him. However, they soon realize that they have underestimated the sheer force of his determination. Themes: revenge. The core theme of Sisu revolves around a personal and visceral quest for revenge. Atami is a man who has nothing left to lose, and his determination to protect his gold and exact revenge on the Nazis is the driving force behind the film. Survival. The film explores themes of survival, both physically and mentally. Atami, though a man of few words, is shown to possess a deep will to survive, even when faced with overwhelming odds. Brutality of war. The film doesn't shy away from the horrors of war, showing the brutal and often senseless violence inflicted by those involved in the conflict. Resilience and strength. Atami's character embodies resilience. His strength is not only physical but also mental, and the film showcases how someone pushed to their limits can overcome nearly anything. Key scenes and action sequences. Atami's gold discovery. The movie starts with a slow burn, as Atami, uncovers a large cache of gold, only to have it stolen by the Nazi soldiers. This sets off a violent chain of events. The Nazi ambush. One of the most intense action scenes occurs when Ayatami is ambushed by the Nazis.